Hello John, nice to see you again.
Yeah, it's good to see you.
Yeah, enjoy your last lesson, okay?
Yeah, it was very good. Yeah,
right.
Very good. Enlightening.
Good. So remember that in the last lesson, we went through all the controls of the car, the cockpit drill, and we also got to start the engine and got a chance to set the gas and find the bike.
Yeah.
But we didn't have time to move away and stop.
No, we didn't. No.
So that's what we're going to be doing today.
Okay.
We'll be teaching you how to move away and stop.
Right.
Now, as daft as it may sound, we'll talk to you about stopping first.
Oh, right.
And then talk to you about how we move away.
Okay.
So I want you to imagine now you're driving down the road, all right? And we're in our normal road position, which is roughly about a metre away from the curb. And we decide we want to pull in somewhere on the left. And the first thing we've got to do before we do anything else is decide whether it's going to be safe, legal and convenient to pull in where we want to on the left-hand side of the road. So where do you think it wouldn't be safe to pull in on the left?
Is it on the curb?
On the curb is one. Too close to a junction?
Yeah, too close.
Yeah, too close to a bend?
Yeah.
Okay. Legal? What do you think about where wouldn't it be legal to park?
And double yellow lines.
Double yellow lines or any other parking restriction like a clearway?
Yeah.
We've got parking restrictions there. Zigzag lines near a pedestrian crossing?
Right.
Or a school?
Yeah.
Yeah. And where do you think it wouldn't be convenient to pull up on the left?
Across someone's driveway.
Across someone's driveway, or somewhere where you're going to cause the road to be very narrow.
Oh, right.
So it could be, lots of parked cars, or there's a wagon, or we've got a traffic island in the way.
Right.
Okay. So we've identified we're going to pull in somewhere safe and legally convenient. Now, if you look down the road in front of you, we've got two cars parked almost opposite each other. When we actually come to move away and then stop, we're going to be pulling in just beyond the red car on the left.
Okay.
Because we can see there's no parking restrictions there.
Yeah.
We're going to be well away from the junction, and we've got no other cars that could cause anybody a problem.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
So we're driving along, we've picked our spot, and now we're going to use the MSPSL routine. Do you remember that from controls?
Mirror, signal.
Yeah.
I can't think of the P.
Position.
Oh, position, yes.
Then speed.
Speed.
And look.
And look, yeah.
Okay. So we're driving down the road. We're going to be pulling in to the left, so we're going to use mirrors, first of all. So it's interior mirror and near side mirror, because we're going to the left.
Right.
We're going to link the mirrors. Okay? If there's someone around to benefit from a signal, we're going to give a signal. But just for practice, we'll probably give one anyway.
Right.
Okay? So we've done the mirrors, done the signal, now we're going to go to position. So we're in our normal road position, a metre away from the curb, and we need to let the car gradually get towards the curb, but no closer than 8 to 10 inches, about a door's mirror's width.
Right.
So we don't want the door mirror overhanging the curb.
Okay. Yeah.
And that'll give us a bit of clearance.
I don't want to hit the curb.
You don't want to hit the curb
no.
either.
No.
Okay? So we're bringing the position in to the left just by steering very slightly to the left. We're going the speed down. We're going to be using the foot brake. Nice progressive braking.
Right.
Now then, for this first attempt, we're going to be keeping in first gear. Okay? So when you're normally driving along and pulling in, it's brake first, then clutch just before we stop.
Why is that? Why is it to do that?
Well, that way we've got the engine braking helping to slow us down.
Oh, I see. Right.
Okay?
Yes.
But here, because we're going to be travelling so slowly, we're actually going to put the clutch down first.
Okay.
And then gentle brake.
Yeah.
Okay, the instruction I'm going to be giving you is going to be cover the brake, cover the clutch down, gentle brake.
Right.
Okay?
What do you mean by
cover the clutch? Cover the clutch basically is put your left foot over the clutch, being ready to press it down to the floor.
Oh, right. Okay.
And cover the brake is right foot over the brake, being ready to use it when I give you an next instruction.
I understand. Yeah.
Okay. So we're bringing the speed down, clutch down first, then gentle brake. And we're just making the final look to make sure it's still safe to stop. And as we come parallel with the curb, just to turn the wheel very slightly to the right, and then just straighten up to a parallel, and we're going to let the car come to a halt. Keeping both your feet still when it does. Okay?
Why is that? Why have got to
we're going to keep the clutch down to the floor, and the foot brake in position. We're then going to put the handbrake on, and then we can take the car out of gear. Okay, so we're going to leave the clutch down, go into neutral, then you can take your foot off the clutch. Okay. Otherwise the car's going to try and drive forward.
Oh, of course, because it's in gear.
Because it's in gear.
Ah, yes.
Okay?
Yeah, I understand.
And then we're going to, let's have a chat about what we've done, and that is basically how we're going to pull in.
Right.
Okay, any questions on pulling into the left?
No?
Okay.
No, you've explained it fully.
Right. What I'm going to talk to you about now is moving away. Okay? And we're going to break this down into 3. And basically it's called prepare, observe, manoeuvre.
Right.
So the first thing we're going to do is prepare the car and ourselves. So it's cockpit drill, adjusting the seats, making sure we can reach all the controls, the mirrors are properly adjusted, we've got the seat belt on.
Right.
Okay?
Yep.
So that's us prepared. Then we're going to prepare the car. So it's making sure the handbrake is on, the gear lever is in neutral, and then we can start the engine, just like we did last week. All right?
I could be a little bit forgetful from
Don't
last
worry,
week.
I will talk you through it all.
Right.
All you've got
Okay,
to remember
fine.
is do what I tell you when I tell you to do it.
Right, okay. Yeah.
Okay? So we've got the handbrake on, the gear lever's in neutral, and the engine running. So then we're going to select first gear. So do you remember how to do that? How you did it last week?
I've lost it.
Right, so it's left foot on the clutch.
Oh,
all the way
left
down
foot on the clutch, yes.
all the way down to the floor.
Yep.
Left hand on the gear lever,
The palm towards you.
palm towards me, across towards me, and forward.
That's right, yeah.
Okay.
I remember.
So now we're in first gear
First gear.
with the clutch down to the floor.
That's right. Yep.
We're then going to put our right hand onto the steering wheel, around about 1/4 3, 10 to 2, whichever you're happy with, and the left hand's going to go on the handbrake. We're now going to apply a little bit of pressure to the gas so we get that nice gentle hum,
That humming noise.
that humming
yeah.
noise. Remember that?
Yep, do.
Then what we're going to do is slowly bring the clutch up till we hear the engine note change. When you hear the engine note change, what I want you to do is to put your left heel on the floor, keeping the pressure on the clutch, but heel down. Okay? That way we can use the heel as a pivot point. It'll make it easier to move away nice and smoothly.
Okay. Yep, good.
So now the car's prepared. Alright? Now we're going to go into the observation. We're going to look round to make sure it is safe to move away. Alright? So if you remember from last time, we're going to start looking all round. Remember, the mirrors don't tell us everything, do they?
No.
We've got blind spots.
I've got to look over that shoulder.
Yeah.
And see if I can remember. That mirror. This one, is it?
Yes.
The outside one.
Yes.
Then I look over my right shoulder for my blind spots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anywhere we haven't looked there?
I can't think of anywhere.
We haven't looked out the front
I've
windscreen.
missed it. I knew I'd missed something. Yes. We
But
look
well
ahead
done
as
to remember
well.
the rest.
I tried.
You did well in remembering that. So it's what we call the 6-point check, basically. So it's left shoulder, left door mirror, front windscreen, interior mirror, right door mirror, then over your right shoulder the blind spot.
I understand.
And what we're doing here is we're looking all round the car to
round
make
the
sure
car.
it's safe. What is it we're looking for?
Cyclists and pedestrians.
Cyclists, pedestrian cars, anything that's in that section of road, because that's where we're about to go. And we've got to make sure it's safe to go there.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah, I understand.
So, we've now done our blind spots checks. The car's up to the biting point. As we're checking over our right shoulder and we're coming back to the front, providing it's safe, that's the point where you're going to release the handbrake and just release a little bit of pressure on the clutch and the car will start to move. Okay? So, here we are now. And again, we would consider a signal if there's someone round to benefit. But for practice, we would give a signal, apart from one thing. Is there any reason why, moving away from here, we wouldn't give a signal even for practice purposes?
If this car's coming up behind us,
If there's cars coming behind us, we're going to wait to let them go today.
well, do you not give way to me?
Not necessarily. Basically, when we emerge, we're supposed to do it when we're coming away from the side of the road. We don't cause anybody to slow down, swerve or swear.
Right.
So we're going to let them go past. But the reason why we're not going to give a signal even for practice, if you look to the front, we've got a road on the right hand side there.
Oh, I see, yeah.
So if we gave a signal to move away from here,
They could think we're
we
turning
could think
there.
we're turning right. Okay? So in this occasion, we're not going to give a signal to move away.
Right.
So we've checked to make sure it's safe. We've got the car moving. We're going to steer very slightly to the right to get our car into our normal road position. And as we're doing that, we're slowly going to take our foot off the clutch and apply gentle pressure to the gas just to keep the car going. When we get out to our normal road position, we're going to straighten the steering wheel up, have a quick check of the mirror so we know what's behind us, and then I want you to look where you want the car to go. So look well down the road, because your hands will follow your eyes.
Right.
just like when you're playing darts.
Yeah.
If you throw the dart at the dartboard, you don't look at the dart, you look at the dartboard where you want it to go.
Yeah.
Same thing with the car. Okay? And then we check the mirrors, and then we're going to look at where we're going to pull in, and then I'll talk you through pulling on the left and stopping.
Right.
Okay? Any questions about what we're about to do?
I am scared to death.
Don't worry, I'm going to look after you.
Right.
Okay? I'm not going to let anything happen to you that we can't deal with or I can't deal with. Alright?
Right.
So just relax, enjoy it. All you've got to remember is do what I tell you when I tell you to do it.
Okay.
Okay?
Fine.
So what we're going to do now is we're going to see if we can remember the cockpit drill.
Right.
And we'll prepare the car for moving away.
Okay. Yeah. Adjust my seat so I can just press my clutch down. That's right, that, I think. Yeah,
Yes.
that's fine. Yeah.
So
Okay, the mirror's adjusted.
Yep. Now how do you adjust the mirror?
With my hands off the glass,
Yeah.
so I can see the top of the back window there,
Yeah.
and the side of the back window there, and just the bottom of it
Right.
there.
If you can, use your fingers at the edge of the glass.
At
Because
the
what
edge.
you did there, you put your fingers across there, so you're
Yeah.
losing the vision in that part of the mirror.
I've got you. Right.
Just grip by the mirror there.
Okay.
That's better.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
fine. Yep,
Okay, dual mirror's all right for you?
yep. I think you're about the same size as me. Let me just
Yeah.
have a look. Yeah. Yes, everything's okay.
Okay.
Yes.
So what comes next?
Do I start the car?
Well, you do, but you've got something you have to do before you
gracious
start
me, I've not put my seatbelt on.
Well done. Okay. So now there's the first part of the preparation done, so that's us prepared.
Yeah, I'm prepared
Okay.
now.
So now we have to prepare the car.
Right.
Okay, so just make sure the handbrake is on, the gear lever's in neutral. Now we can start the engine, can't we? Okay, so remember what we do?
I think so. I turn the key,
Yep. All the lights come on now, what are you waiting for?
waiting for that. Some of the lights to go off. Ah, now.
See?
Now I can start.
That's right, so you can start the engine now, so all the warning lights are off.
Yeah.
So the only light that should be showing now will be your parking brake light. Yes?
It is. Yeah.
Good. Okay, so his car is prepared to drive. So, clutch down into first gear, all the way down to the floor,
Yeah.
into first gear,
I'm on my hand
Yeah.
towards you.
and forward. That's it.
Yeah.
Left hand onto the handbrake. Okay. A little bit of gas, not too much, a bit more, not a little bit less than that. About that's fine. Now bring the clutch up slowly till you hear that engine note change. So you hear it change yet? Right, clutch down a fraction.
Yeah.
Now put your left heel on the floor. So
Yeah.
now that's the car ready.
Yeah.
So now we've got to do the observation. We'll make sure it's safe.
Right.
So it's left shoulder, left door mirror, front windscreen, interior mirror, right door mirror, right over your right shoulder, that's it. So now we can release the handbrake and the car's going to move as soon as you release the handbrake. As it starts to move, just hold your left foot still for a count of 4. Okay? So when you're ready,
1, 2,
left hand back on the steering
3,
wheel,
4.
all the way off the clutch.
I've done it. I've
Now,
done it.
Well done. So into your normal road position. We're going to go a little bit further out to go past this parked car. So you can straighten the wheel up now. Look, you want to go a little bit less gas. Check your mirrors around the new road. And we're going to pull in just past this big bush on the left hand side. So interior mirror, near side mirror, signal. Come off the gas, gently steer. Now just come straight, parallel to the car, that's it, good. Clutch down, gentle brake. Oh, keep both your feet still. Apply the handbrake. Go into neutral. Cancel your signal.
I've done it.
Well done.
It stopped a bit quick.
A little bit sharp. All that happened there was a little bit too much pressure on the brake.
Right. First time I've pressed it. Really,
First time
isn't
he's
it?
pressed it. What you've got to think about is, think of an egg box full of eggs. And you're going to try and press, just a gentle pressure on the top of the egg box without cracking the eggs inside.
Right. Right.
Yeah? Okay?
Yep.
Happy with that?
Fine. Fine. Just
Okay.
my hands are a bit sweaty.
Well, yeah, it's the first time you moved the car, but you did very, very well. Okay?
Is it all right?
It was very good.
Good.
Well done. Okay?
Fine.
What we do now, we'll do a couple more practice of that, and then we'll move on to changing gear as well.
Right.
Okay?
Okay.